cutting across to some breaking updates that we're getting this time from Mumbai now. Khar police at the Borivali court is to submit the charge sheet against Navneet and Ravi Rana under the sections 353 and 34 of the Indian Penal Code, and the charge sheet is of 85 pages is what we've been given to understand. The charge sheet is to be submitted before the magistrate judge R.G. Bagade, but the judge is not present in the courtroom for some reason is what we're being told by our colleague Alisha, who's also joining us live right now with more updates. Alisha, take us through the entire legal battle that has been going on with respect to the Ranas. Of course, the controversy of the Hanuman Chalisa and the loudspeakers, of course, but we are seeing the legal battle also panning out for the Ranas as well. Take our viewers through that.
Well, of course, Khar police is already present at the Borivali Magistrate Court to file a charge sheet against Navneet Rana and Ravi Rana. And this is a charge sheet that is to be filed under section 353 and 34 of the IPC. We know that the FIR that was registered against Navneet and Ravi Rana, and this section 353, that is an assault or putting obstructions in the government work. The section that was imposed during this was a new charges that was imposed in the FIR, and right after that what we got to know that the charge sheet is of 85 pages, and also the police has included the transcript of the Facebook live that was done by Ravi Rana and Navneet Rana while talking to the people. The transcript have also been included. Apart from this, there are videos that has been mentioned in the charge sheet that clearly stated that Navneet and Ravi Rana was bringing the obstructions during the government work, and there was some of the mishandling, or there were some arguments that was made by the Navneet and Ravi Rana with the police officials. So these are the important point that has been made in the charge sheet, and of course today the charge sheet that has to be submitted before the Borivali Magistrate Court, but it has been said that the judge is not present for some reason. That is why the Khar police is already present. They have been waiting whether they will wait post lunch where they will submit the charge sheet before the court itself, but if not, so they will give it to the registrar office. So the charge sheet that has to be submitted today, and even we know that the Khar police has already given the notice to Navneet and Ravi Rana to be present before the court today at
And Alisha, stay on with us. We are getting several voices on our broadcast as well. We are learning that as of now, as you were telling us the details of this charge sheet, of course, it's 85 pages and there's a lot of details with respect to the kind of issues that the Ranas had faced. And Navneet Rana, in fact, is joining us on the broadcast right now. Navneet Rana, if you can hear me, you know, this charge sheet has been filed against you, several allegations that had been leveled against you by the authorities as well. Your first thoughts on the charge sheet that has now been filed. Also, as Alisha was pointing out, your Facebook live transcript has also been added in this charge sheet. Your first thoughts?
Whatever charge sheet today, they had given us a notice. This is the first time what I'm hearing ki you have to be present in front of the court at the time of charge sheet is getting filed in the court. But I think today in my Amravati, we have a major issue of water, related water. Because from 10 days, last 10 days, we are facing a major problem in Amravati. So I'm taking a very serious meeting regarding water issues in Amravati. So today I could not be there in front of court. Whatever this thing court will say next time, whatever date the court will ask us to be present in the court, we will be there in front of court. And whatever issues are there, will be there in front of court. Whatever this thing they needed from us, cooperation and all, we will be there. Me and Raviji, we both will stand in the court. No issues, but yeah, this is the first time it happened that we are getting a notice to be present in the court only because of this charge sheet is getting admitted in the court. I don't know, many issues are there in Maharashtra that they are not focusing on that, but yes. Now Rajya Sabha is there in 2-3 days, is there in front of us, and because of that independent MLA Ravi Rana ji is there who is voting against Shiv Sena. They want to build a pressure on Ravi Rana ji that he should not vote in favor of BJP, and we are voting in favor of BJP. So it is just all this situation is connected with all this voting and Rajya Sabha and who are talking against Uddhav Thackeray. He is against them and he is working in this line of way. Hello?
Well, Navneet Rana, this is Alisha Nair. I need to ask you because today before submitting, because as of now the charges had not been submitted. But importantly, what the police is saying that they have the video that has been mentioned in the charge sheet, which clearly stated that you and Ravi Rana was creating an obstructions in the government work. Because the charge sheet they are going to file is under the section 353, which was invoked later in the FIR.
See, I'll tell you one thing, me and Ravi Rana ji is never against the progress of Maharashtra. Whatever we were supposed to do, it was just a Hanuman Chalisa stand in front of not Mukhyamantri house, it was a private land of Uddhav Thackeray ji, and we were supposed to stand Hanuman Chalisa in front of his house, not in front of, inside somebody's private land, first of all. And whatever Facebook lives are there, whatever press conference is taken, we have not disturbed any law and order. This was only two people, and Rana and Ravi Rana who were supposed to stand Hanuman Chalisa. The way they have put offence, first of all, the offence itself is a wrong, and that has been told by the court himself. The judge has given in the order, the offence, what 124 is sedition is not applicable on these people. The way they have put an offence itself is a wrong direction. So they cannot tell me what we have done, whatever charges they have submitted. We'll go in front of the court and whatever court will say, we'll work it according to that only and we'll fight. We will fight for justice. We are here as a member of parliament and a member of legislative assembly. We will fight for our rights. We fight for public rights and we are going to stand in front of court. So no issues about whatever charge sheet they have submitted, and once the charge sheet is there inside the court, we'll ask the copy of that and we'll see whatever they have told and whatever they have mentioned in charge sheet, whether it is correct or whether it is going in. They have not submitted any correct charge sheet. I don't believe they can submit any charge sheet correct because we have not moved out from my house also. 149, whatever notice they have given, we have actually respected that notice and we stayed in our house only. So that was very clear.
Mrs. Rana, this is the last question to you, and importantly, this charges are coming ahead of Rajya Sabha election, and also you've been called to be present before the court today, and of course, everyone knows that even you said that you are on a tour in Amravati, and Ravi Rana is in Delhi meeting the BJP. So, do you think it is some kind of vendetta that has been placed because once we know that you two have clearly stated that you're not being an independent MLA and MP, you're not going to support the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi.
Yes, because of that,
yes,
this all thing is happening and not even completing 90 days, they have submitted the charge sheet. This is the first thing, because many cases we are seeing in front of our eyes, they get completed for 90 days, they cannot submit their charge sheets in the court. But in our case, now Rajya Sabha is there in front of us. Because of that, Ravi Rana is very clear he is going to support a BJP candidate. So because of that, the pressure what they are doing on us, it is this. Directly they cannot do anything, but indirectly they are using their power, they are misusing their power. So it is all because of Rajya Sabha and because of all this political, and Uddhav Thackeray's agenda is only this. Whoever talks against Uddhav Thackeray ji, he is going to work in this kind of manner. He will be torturing them, he will be demolishing their house, he will be behind them, or whatever he wants to do possible things. He will be misusing his all powers. So in that way, Rajya Sabha, he should not vote BJP, he should come in pressure and he should vote to Shiv Sena's candidate. It is the same line what everybody is seeing now.
All right, Navneet Rana, I want to thank you for joining us on the broadcast and sharing your perspective as far as we are tracking the latest when it comes to your case and the charge sheet that has been filed, the latest details that Alisha is also getting for us. Alisha, also I want to thank you for joining us on the broadcast.